Welcome to the centerpiece of the Airstream product, the all-new 2015 Classic. Everything you've known about the Classic with Airstream is gone. This piece of jewelry that you're about to see is the state-of-the-art of everything, from glass top range to power leveling jacks, dual air conditioners, to a cushioned vinyl floor. Solid cherry cabinetry, full zip de-awning with center support, double aluminum propane 40-pound cylinders. This thing has it all. Lit handle, acrylic handle, and doorbell. Next up is Eric Davis to tell you everything about every nook and cranny of this new piece of jewelry from Airstream.
Eric Davis, Haydocy Airstream. Well, it's here. This is the Classic. I will make the statement that it's the finest travel trailer built in America. This is Airstream's heritage right here. What has happened in the introduction of this model is Airstream has taken it to a level the which not only Airstream has never seen, but frankly, the recreational vehicle industry has never seen. I'm going to do a quick walk around on the Classic. We'll come inside, talk a little bit more about it, but we're going to start right up front. What changes everything, of course, is everything that Airstream does right, it does right here. First of all, we start with the adjustable Lexan UV protected that handles all your road debris, wraps around the panoramic windows. You have here 80 pounds of propane. So this is going to keep you off the grid for many, many weeks. The point also is the interior cases in here are done in aluminum. So these are dual aluminum propane tanks, automatic switchover, and of course they have the beautiful protection of the brushed aluminum surfaces. You have the Barker system. This is your automatic leveling system, but also this is what you will use as far as hooking up to that beautiful vehicle that you're towing with. Other stuff that makes you have stainless steel wraps here. Now these can pivot out so you can clean, but this is not only the cool factor, but it's also what protects the beautiful finish on the aluminum. Dual twin deep cell batteries. So this will give you the opportunity. Now these are marine grade. They are deep cell. You also have a hookup here which will give you the opportunity to plug into a additional propane source. Very cool as far as that gas grill, that application for what you might want for a quick disconnect propane source, which is protected by the actual tongue of the trailer. What we see in the front of the Classic doesn't get any better than this. Quick reference to what Airstream does best, and that not only in allowing the light to come in, but please notice all the buck riveting that is done on the radius Airstream windows. These are all tempered glass. They all have that UV protection, associated rain rails so you don't have to worry about any kind of water getting in. But on the Classic, what we see here are dual overhead window awnings. Obviously, that are easily accomplished. And now not only do they provide that opportunity to protect all that wonderful light from streaming in and heating up, but you have your refrigerator on this side of the trailer, so it serves a purpose to also increase the longevity of the appliances that you have. But notice all the light that's streaming in here. Then we get to the fun stuff. You have an outdoor shower. These are all stainless steel access covers, so you have hot and cold running water. Your 50 amp service, which provides you the power for the dual AC units. You have a TV satellite hookup here, so you can do your cable hookup or do an external satellite hookup. Then we move into your potable water is located here, stainless steel access. You have dual shock absorbers, so you have a shock on each individual wheel. These are never adjust brakes, no lube hubs, so as far as the actual system itself, it does not get any better than this. Also, again, the details, stainless steel access panel to your hot water heater, and of course this is electronic ignition. That will provide that continuous flow of hot water, and by the way, runs off of propane, runs off of electric, and you never have to light a pilot light. Come on around. So as we stand in back of the Classic, a couple of things present. First of all, notice the cast aluminum in that iconic round beaded light that also, let's talk about this, LED lighting. The exterior lighting, of course, LED. Not only the brake lamps, but all of the running lights on this are all LED. Inside out LED. That is all about saving that power, that whole concept about going off grid. You have the beautiful Sunbrella fabric again on your rear awning. UV protected wraparound panoramic windows. But what the Classic has that is absolutely stunning is the amount of internal storage space. So not only that access, you have this beautifully insulated back door, but also the panels then come up from underneath, which give you storage inside and out. So it's a beautiful look. And let's not forget, one of my favorite things about an Airstream is, guess what? You have a trunk. The trunk is diamond plate interior. That's a great place. If you want to store your stuff, you've got that trunk to store your stuff. Come on around. Airstreams in general have now been completed with that Alcoa 3M membrane finish on all of the aluminum. What that's going to do is protect this trailer for years to come. Sorry to say this, but this trailer is going to be around a lot longer than you and I. That's what makes Airstream the iconic brand that it is. So from this beautiful Sunbrella fabric on our extended awning here, you can see some of the fun stuff. You have exterior access ports that are only available on the Classic. You have drop-down stabilizers that are electronic. Once again, moving to that dual axle system. Exterior GFI outlets. Once again, additional LED lamps, not only on the overhead to the door, but also on the exterior. The Airstream door. Talk quickly about all of the light that will come through the iconic buck riveting for the exterior window. You have these beautiful cast aluminum hinges. When Airstream manufactures a door, they take 8 hours just to produce a single door, which is probably the same amount of time that other manufacturers produce an entire recreational vehicle. You have that interior insulation in the aircraft styling. You have combinations of both a plate lock along with a bolt lock, so security-wise, it doesn't get any better than an Airstream. And then when you look at the screen door, you have a fully welded frame, you have the people protector, you have the kid and dog protector, and everything marries. And when you shut the door on an Airstream, that to me is the sound of quality. It doesn't get any better than this, and that's a great way to show what Airstream is all about. By the way, open or closed, this beautiful awning can be pulled out without worrying about the door being opened or closed. Kind of a fun part of an Airstream. Interesting about what goes on with an Airstream, and that are these beautiful aluminum stairs. The aluminum stairs are only available on the Classic. Along with that, you have some fun stuff. Notice, if you will, the lighted handrail. And of course, only on the Classic, guess what? That's the doorbell. Welcome home. As you walk into the Classic, what really is going to grab your eye is the stunning interior. But for me, what I love, everything is at your fingertips. All of your exterior and interior lighting. They're also your battery disconnects. So let's say some of the brains of the operation are right at your fingertips as you walk in. That's going to help when you're coming back from a long day. You got a dark platform. We want to make sure our light is good to go. It's all here at your fingertips. Let's check out the interior of the Classic. Obviously, what you're going to notice the beautiful cherry cabinetry. You're going to notice all the stunning leather. But what I love is the light that pours in from the radius to the panoramics to the overhead vista view windows that dump light in to the overhead skylight that dumps light in too. What that does is get you a feeling that, wow, this is really wide open. All of the window shades in the Airstream Classic are all what we refer to as day-night shades. So obviously ease of operation, but also you have the ability to either close the light out or let some of that light in, or certainly let's open everything up. Overhead vista views then roll into it. Everything is done in the beautiful micro suede, which is, by the way, as durable as it is beautiful. Let's talk a little bit about that upholstery. The upholstery here is all double needle stitching done in what's called ultra leather. Now the ultra leather, what is beautiful about that, sure, it's durability, it's look, whatever, but it breathes, meaning it can adapt to your body temperature. You won't get that hot, sticky feeling in the summer, that cool, slick feeling in the winter. It's the best of the best. Now, notice, please, a little upgrade. This is what Airstream has now done. Notice the beautiful incliners that are on either end of this sofa, which means, wow, from a standpoint of quality, you have storage on either arm ends. You've got adjustable interior with additional storage on the center portion. So the lounge setup in the front of the Airstream, are you kidding me? Doesn't get any better than this. And look at the room. While we're talking about that, this is the new infinity floor that Airstream has come up with. It's got that subtle amount of texture, but guess what? It's got the durability, that whole, while it's gorgeous, just think, you're not going to see footprints, you're not going to see dirt, it's going to wear like iron. I absolutely love what they've done with the interior floor. Now let's go mid-deck. As you look at the dinette setup in the Airstream, first of all, you've got the recessed 28-inch HD LED TV. We're going to get 28 stations of free TV inside this showroom with just the external antenna. It doesn't get any better than this. All of your brains are right here, including your entertainment system. Also your Dometic heating and cooling system, which, by the way, you have that heat pump in addition to that four-stair gas furnace. So you have, let's say, options as far as the brains are concerned. Now check the low silhouette dinette, drops down into the dual sleeper, done with that beautiful black Corian surface that is on the gas cylinder. So easy to use, drops into place, drops, comes back up, and obviously very nicely accomplished. While I'm here, I'm going to talk about the cabinetry. Handmade cherry, panel in panel, solid cherry cabinetry. Look at the hinges. The hinges on the Airstream Classic, you have inside out finish work. So this is done, let's say, better than any of the high-end cabinetry that you've seen on the marketplace. So when it comes to the overhead storage, when it comes to the look of that beautiful cherry cabinetry, does it get any better than this? I don't think so. Now, let's talk galley. The Airstream galley. Check this setup out. First of all, the beautiful dark Corian surfaces. Look at the amount of counter space that is created here. They've gone, by the way, to the new glass surface 3-burner high output range. So obviously from the standpoint of the look, yes, it's beautiful, but also the functionality. Now, backsplash. The backsplash is done in this beautiful textured quilted aluminum. Wow. I mean, it's just, frankly, it's stunning because it sets off not only the cabinetry, but accents the overhead. You've got the European low silhouette exhaust fan, which, by the way, this exhausts any of your smoke, if you will, which is beautiful instead of not being functional. Now, while I'm here, I want to point out the brains of the operation. This is our new sea level tank monitor. What's great about this, it's flush with the entire back wall, but everything is at all of your tanks are at your fingertips, along with your water pump right here and in a beautifully flush mounted system. You have your inverter system here. We love the inverter system with Airstream because that allows you to go off grid and take those dual 12-volt batteries, turn that into 110 power. So I can fire up my computer running off of my batteries. The inverter system, beautiful. Now, as we work our way back through the counter surfaces here, know that we have the best of the best as far as our high-rise stainless steel faucet, deep well stainless steel sink, which has, by the way, those Corian surfaces that drop into place. And then let's talk about storage. You've got undermount storage, side-mounted rides with beautifully accomplished details. By the way, please notice inside-out finish work. So the interior finish is as beautiful as the exterior finish. You have a convection microwave that's just going to give you all of that fun stuff. And check out the undermount storage here. Full access. This is all full wood, solid surface cherry fronts with beautiful hardware accents. And then, of course, you've got oven along with the additional undermount storage. And so just the small galley setup that we see here, absolutely stunning as far as Airstream guts. Doesn't get any better than this. Come on back. Okay, so to complete our galley setup, we have obviously the biggest in the business. This is our stainless steel front Dometic, which of course has that smart capability of running off either the propane or our 12-volt battery. Beautiful panel-in-panel cherry cabinetry, and certainly there's smart things, which would be the pantry. So this is a fully adjustable wire rack system, undermount storage, so to complete, if you will, the galley, beautiful setup. So as we move mid-deck, first of all, look at the cabinet doors here, just beautifully set up. As we roll into our cedar-lined wardrobe, which has not only a tremendous amount of storage, but also it has the lighting, the LED lighting, which goes off as we enclose the doors. That moves us into our first opportunity to close off the galley or the front portion of our travel trailer to the back portion, and there's two different enclosures. So it allows us with guests to utilize certain aspects of this travel trailer. So as we've moved into the aft portion of our Airstream, this is where it gets kind of fun as far as the utility of the Airstream. First of all, beautiful. You have this overhead skylight dumping all this wonderful light in, and the opportunity for us to have not only the solid door lavatory moved into the beaded glass walk-in shower. And of course, with that shower, you have overhead 12 volt. You have the LED lighting. You have the shower head along with the seating capability. So first, from a shower standpoint, just beautifully accomplished. And it'll hold a big guy. And then obviously that is across from the lavatory entrance. And then you have the pedestal toilet. Obviously all kinds of solid cherry wood accented. You have the overhead 12-volt fan to move that air around with your LED lighting. And then, of course, you have the corner sink with the stainless steel accents, Corian surfaces, and certainly from a standpoint of storage, plenty of room in your master bathroom to change your socks. The master bedroom in the Classic. Well, from the custom covers to the accent pillows to all of the reading lamps, the LED, which are at your fingertips, to the overhead accent lighting, to, of course, the storage, which accomplishes that inside-out finish work on the cherry cabinetry. You have your speaker system, additional USB ports. You've got beautiful storage as far as the nightstands are concerned. Wraparound radius windows with the day-night shades. But this is really where it becomes fun, because you want to be comfortable in your Airstream. Well, guess what? Let's just get you comfortable, and we will adjust the queen bed on your Airstream to any position you might like. So once again, Airstream has outdone itself when it comes to the electronics that marry with this beautiful cabinetry, and certainly probably the nicest master bedroom in the business. Just a quick shout out about everything being at your fingertips. Fully adjustable mechanism for your recessed panel, HD LED TV. All of your lighting controls are at your fingertips, as is all of your controls for your stereo system, so that you can handle all of the via remote or at single touch for the sound system. Just quickly finishing up about beautiful. Yeah, you have this iconic Alcoa aluminum, but you also have all of your ducted AC. So as you make that shot down this entire Airstream, what's beautiful about it, guess what, guys? Nothing to get in your way. It's just that beautiful silhouette of the most iconic travel trailer on the market. Too much detail to go into on the Classic. From Airstream's standpoint, this is the finest travel trailer that Airstream as a manufacturer has ever produced. We need you to come by and see this. This is the 30-foot Classic. Give me a shout out. Eric Davis, Haydocy Airstream, area code 614-279-8880. Or you can get me via email, eric@haydocy.com. Obviously, we want you to come and see the Classic. Might not be here long, but come and check us out. And two things, I want you to enjoy the journey, but most of all, happy camping.